I think we will see Denverites and folks around the country who will nonviolently resist that.
Look, me and the Denver mayor, we agree on one thing. He's willing to go to jail. I'm willing to put him in jail.
Oof.
Go back, come here.
Oof.
Why am I just now seeing this, bro? Oh, I love you guys. Why am I just now seeing this? Oof. I'm telling you now, this clip here, and even the picture has gone viral. But this clip here is going to come handy, especially these next 4 years. You know, because they not effing around. This second administration, this second term, President Trump, they not effing around. They not playing. It's real deal, baby. And Trump's borders all has put his foot down. Don't test us. Don't cross the line. And I'm here for it, baby. I am here for it.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oof. Oof.
Yeah. Yeah, we got a real administration. When you got reactions like this, when you got reactions like that live on there, we got a real administration, folks. We got some heavy hitters in there. We got some people that ain't around. We got some people that ain't BSing around, lollygagging, giggling and pooting around, farting all over the place and burping, and ain't saying excuse me with no manners. Yeah, we got common sense back now. Oh, we got common sense back. When you know you got common sense back, you get reactions like this.
Oof.
When you got common sense back, you get reactions like this.
Oof. Oof. Oof.
It's coming. It is coming. Oh, man, get the band ready. It's coming. Touchdown. Get the band hot. Get the band ready. Get your piss hot. That's what my coach used to say. He said, get y'all, hey, fellas, come on in here. Y'all get y'all piss hot. It's time to win the football game. It's time to win the game. Get your piss hot. I'm telling y'all, hope y'all ready. Woo, yeah. I'm telling y'all. Because when you got somebody in here like this, when you got them patriots in there, and you got common sense in there, I'm telling you, it's gonna get real deal, baby. Real deal. Hope y'all ready for the next 4 years. Because this is what you got.
Let me be clear. There is going to be a mass deportation because we just finished a mass illegal immigration crisis on the border. There's no consequences. So you can't demand due process and the right to claim asylum and not obey the court order. That is why there needs to be a mass deportation. We have a mass number of people, millions of people who will get a final order and be order removed. If we don't do it, what is the option? Let them stay? Don't test us.
Oh, I tell you, I couldn't wait to get into this video, y'all. I couldn't wait, man. How y'all doing? Shout out to them beautiful patriots around the world. Y'all starting the week off strong, man. Hope y'all starting this week off strong. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Merry Christmas. We're going to max them credit cards out this month, ain't we? Unbelievable. We wishing everybody a Merry Christmas, though, man. You know y'all going to be shopping and doing all this. I ask y'all be safe out there. Be aware of your surroundings. Y'all know around, especially Christmas, these holidays, man, people are more desperate than ever. People are struggling. People are going through it. You just never know, man. So I encourage you to be a blessing to somebody and also be aware of your surroundings. Know how to defend yourself. You know, again, I send my love and prayers to all you guys, man, for your safety, your wellness, your health. You know, it's crazy out here, man. We living in some crazy dark times, you know, but couldn't wait to do a full video on this. Seen everybody tag me in it of Casey Hunt, that the CNN host, with that you know that reaction to Trump's borders are, and like I told y'all, man, this second administration, this second term, they're not effing around. You know, they are not effing around, man. Trump isn't. They're not playing any games, you know. But let's jump into that. I couldn't wait to get into this, y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new here. And hey, baby, One love to the human race. Shout out to them Patriots. Woo! What y'all think of Tom Homan, man? Comment down below. What y'all think of Trump's borders are? Comment down below.
Welcome to the Liberal Hive Mind, a channel solely focused on exposing the abundant hypocrisy of the left. Did people really think that CNN was going to reform itself? Did people think that this new ownership group was going to come in and really make a positive change for the network? No, of course not. I certainly alluded to it, and mostly it was hope. I wanted to give them a little bit of the benefit of the doubt, but the entire time that we were covering all the reforms going on at CNN, I always said, take it with a grain of salt. This doesn't go nearly as far enough. And so the end conclusion ended up being, yeah, this network still sucks, and the addition of Scott Jennings isn't nearly enough to change that. Yep, they've learned absolutely nothing, and the Clinton News Network remains a straight-up fake news propaganda outlet that cannot be trusted, and this right here I think is the perfect example. CNN is once again doing exactly what you'd expect, deceptively editing clips and reacting in shock and awe. I mean, look at this face, does it not tell you all that you need to know? Yep, it's another one of those Rachel Maddow instances, feigning shock and dismay at just how horrible this incoming Trump administration is going to be, except the whole premise is built on a lie. Let me show you guys exactly what happened here. We got some stuff to get into, so let's roll the tape. All right, folks, so the headline reads as such: CNN's host's reaction to Tom Homan comments about Denver mayor speaks volumes. Take a look.
I think we will see Denverites and folks around the country who will nonviolently resist that.
Look, me and the Denver mayor, we agree on one thing. He's willing to go to jail. I'm willing to put him in jail.
Oof.
And so that's the clip from CNN, which, you know, in a certain way is a valid reaction, I guess.
I cannot get over that, y'all. I'm sorry. What do y'all think? I just can't get over that, man. That clip is gonna be I'm telling y'all, man, that is gonna live rent free in a lot of people's heads, man. These next 4 years, man, that is gonna be very handy. I'll tell you that, man. Boy, yeah. We not BSing around. We not lollygagging. We not playing crisscross applesauce, hopscotching. We not playing tic-tac-toe, man.
At least to the clip that they played, except there's a problem with that. They played like a 5-second clip and omitted all of the key context. Ooh, what a shocking claim, when we play only 5 seconds of it, in an attempt to make it seem as if Donald Trump is hiring all of his enforcers to attack and imprison his political opponents. Yep, you guessed it. There's a whole lot more to the clip.
Tom, you heard this mayor out there in Colorado. I want to get your reaction to it, and I want you to be clear about who has jurisdiction, the federal government or state and local governments. And if you're a sanctuary state or city, are you breaking the law?
You're absolutely breaking the law. All you have to do is look at Arizona versus U.S. You'll see these breaking the law. But look, me and the Denver mayor, we agree on one thing. He's willing to go to jail. I'm willing to put him in jail. Because there's a statute, it's Title 8 United States Code 1324 III, and what it says is, it's a felony if you knowingly harbor and conceal illegal alien from immigration authorities. It's also a felony to impede a federal law enforcement officer. So if we don't want to help, that's fine. He can get the hell out of the way. But we're going to go do the job. President Trump has a mandate for American people. We got to secure this country. We got to save American lives. And I find it shocking that any mayor of a city would say, President Trump's been clear. We want to concentrate on public safety threats and national security threats. I find it hard to believe that any mayor or governor would say they don't want public safety threats removed from their neighborhoods. I mean, I don't know what the hell is going on in Denver, but we're going to go and we're going to fix it. If you don't want to fix it, if you don't want to protect his communities, President Trump and ICE will.
Yeah, that's the whole clip. But CNN only wants you to hear the part that's so utterly shocking that Tom Homan suggested he would arrest the mayor of Denver. Oh, how shocking. It's funny how it's not shocking when they threaten to arrest the former president of the United States, but when it goes the other way around for actually committing crimes and defying constitutional law, well, it's so outrageous. Give me a frickin' break. Yeah. Tom Homan is totally correct. These Democrat leaders are breaking the law. It's basically as simple as that, and if you do the crime, you should be expected to do the time. Is that really such a complicated concept? But I guess more importantly, is it really shocking? We have Democrat mayors playing politics here and essentially saying they're going to defy this next administration and commit unconstitutional federal crimes, and we're supposed to be shocked when the Trump administration says, well, if you do that, we will arrest you. What is so complicated? I seriously don't get it, and I don't get the hill that Democrats are dying on here. Like, is this really what they want their entire legacy to be about? Fear-mongering about Donald Trump and resisting his every move. It just feels so unbelievably stupid. And the idea that CNN would try to amplify this narrative that Donald Trump just wants to imprison his political opponents and people who stand in front of him.
We're at the point where he's saying, I'm going to use the National Guard and the military to take my political enemies out of the country.
There are some Republicans who also are afraid of that, by the way, like Republicans who have now endorsed Harris that are worried that if Trump were to win, he would potentially go after them.
That someone who says these things, maybe he wouldn't jail all of his political opponents. One is one too many. Maybe he wouldn't try to force out of business the, members of the press who didn't agree with him. One is one too many. We go down the line. And maybe this would be our last election.
Donald Trump has talked about turning the military on U.S. citizens that he deems his domestic political enemies. Authoritarians and people that he affiliates closely with and strongmen abroad in regimes like that, it is not uncommon to jail political dissidents or legislative opponents.
Last night, Trump suggested if he is reelected, it could be his opponents looking at jail time.
The idea that they're continuing with this talking point after the American people spoke so clearly in the previous election is just baffling to me. This is how they want to identify themselves. The Democrats have their top priority, continuing to grandstand on the issue of illegal immigration and supporting sanctuary cities. In 2024, I mean, really. I don't know what these people are thinking, but I'll tell you, they are out of their damn minds. From the Denver mayor to your average Democrat pushing this ridiculous narrative, I'm just thinking one thing: if the Democrats continue this way, they're going to face total party collapse. And that's because of one very simple concept. The Democrats might be dumb enough to not read the writing on the wall and continue pursuing this ridiculous resistance nonsense, but the American people aren't dumb enough to continue falling for this obvious gaslighting bull. Let's be real. Yeah. It's over. The mass illegal immigration grift is done. And I don't know what these people are thinking. I don't know, frankly, who this Denver mayor thinks he is, but I think he ought to get with the program. Tom Homan was correct in stating that there's a mandate here, and you probably shouldn't stand in front of it. The majority of the American population, that is the majority of the American population, supports Donald Trump's mass immigration plan. We've covered this a million times. I'm not going to show you guys more data. I've covered at least 6 or 7 polls decisively showing this. It's a fact. More than 60% of the population wants a secure border. That is the mandate. Trump won the popular vote. And so basically it's over. People got the memo. I mean, most Democrats got the memo. We have the story with Michelle Wu, the Boston mayor, not too long ago, trying to sound all tough and challenging Tom Homan, only to backtrack, 24 to 48 hours later. And now we've got Democrat New York Governor Kathy Hochul essentially joining in.
Our immigration system is woefully broken. It's been broken for decades. There was an opportunity to make meaningful change that the Republicans in the House of Representatives killed, and they should be held accountable for that. But we need to fix the border, fix the system. But I'll tell you this, those who come here legally, we want to get them jobs. I have 460,000 open jobs in the state of New York. I want them to get the proper work permits. I want them to keep their temporary protective status, if that's what they have. I want to make sure that they're part of contributing to society while they're here. That's separate from people who are criminals. Someone breaks the law, I'll be the first one to call up ICE and say, get them out of here.
Just to be clear, are you supportive or not supportive of deporting undocumented immigrants whose only crime is either crossing the border or overstaying?
If they're here with legal papers, like they came and they're seeking asylum, like the 224,000 people who came to New York, they're here legally in search of asylum. And that process will play out. But there are other people who commit crimes or are known to be criminals before they arrived here. When those are identified, I'll be the first one to help get rid of them. I don't want them here. I don't want anybody terrorizing my citizens. So that's the difference.
She will cooperate with the federal government's deportation orders. The governor of New York State has given up on the woke nonsense. I'm not exactly surprised considering how poorly she performed in the governor's race, almost losing to a Republican in the state of New York. And obviously that has an impact, but the point still remains that most of these
And y'all seen that Eric Adams, he just said he wants to sit down with Trump's borders or Tom Homan. So I told y'all they done effing around. So just go and get ready. Y'all seen that lady's face. That's yeah. You see her face on CNN live on air. Now you got common sense back, and that's what the people voted for: common sense to get back on track, to turn this thing around, to fix what is broken. That's why people voted. Why our voices, why we were well spoken of what we wanted. Not to just be done, to make it happen.
Democrats get it. It just seems the mayor of Denver hasn't gotten the memo. Well, I'll tell you, fortunately for him, after this extremely viral moment and after Tom Homan made it very clear what the Trump administration's stance is here, well, let's just say I think he got the message. And I'm just going to assume here that probably what's going to happen is that very quickly the soy boy mayor of Denver is going to end up falling in line. This administration is coming in with a mandate, and they intend on delivering on that voter mandate. They intend on delivering results for the American people who put them in that position of power. And so if you're thinking as a Democrat that you're going to commit illegal actions in an effort to subvert the will of the American people for your own selfish desires, well, it just might not go so great for you. It might be one of those FAFO situations. I don't know about you guys. I don't know what the Denver mayor is thinking. I don't know what CNN is thinking, trying to misrepresent what's happening here and turn it into something that it's not. But I will tell you something, and I'll tell you it confidently. I don't think it's going to work because the tides have shifted, and I guess these doofuses have some catching up to do. Oh, so shocking that somebody would be held accountable for breaking federal law. How utterly absurd. Anyways, that's pretty much.
Yeah. It's here, baby. Common sense is back. And some people are just shaking out their boots. And we tell them, keep shaking. It's happening. Time to make America great again, baby. Woo! I love y'all. And I'll catch y'all on the next one. Y'all let me know what y'all think of this. And keep spreading that love. Merry Christmas, baby. It's December. It's finna start snowing. Is it? It's cold as hell, though. It is cold. It's cold. I mean, yeah. And hopefully they have some of these Black Tuesday, Black Thursday, Black Friday deals going on. Do they got any of these Christmas deals going on? Because I don't need my Patriots maxing out their credit cards. I love y'all, man. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace and love, family.